Hey guys, what's up? It's Paulina, Curious with AI, and today I'm going to be open up and be completely vulnerable with you on something that I went through last year and how freaking AI and ChatGPT completely helped me in this situation where nobody wants to be in. And that's in the state of, hey, you're diagnosed with cancer, and what are you going to do? So I got literally dropped in the middle of the ocean. That's what it felt like when I got my diagnosis. And it was like, okay, what am I gonna do? What's the latest? There's a million questions that go through your brain. And so as I went through the cancer treatment journey, which I'll open up a little bit later on, I don't
All
want
right,
to
I'm done.
go
Okay.
into it
Okay.
fully into this
Okay.
video because that's not the purpose. However, I want this video to
I
help and inspire millions, thousands, hundreds, even if it's just one person who's dropping some kind of crazy diagnosis and they feel like they can't have an idea or help or have alternatives or even have somebody to talk to. This is where ChatGPT literally was my second brain in helping me identify what the heck and why is this not working for me? And this goes to chemotherapy. I am not a doctor. I'm not telling you what to do, all that clinical jargon stuff that I need to put out up front. But for me, in my journey, in my pathway, this is what I had to do. I had to get in the driver's seat and I had to make hardcore decisions. I had to do what the hell I had to do. And I used the incredibleness of ChatGPT to help me understand that my particular gene, it's called ADH1C, and I got the results from doing like an ancestry DNA test, who then my friend Chantel, hi Chantel, I'm gonna tag you into this video, told me about a gene study that you can take that data from ancestry DNA and send it to this gene company called Genoplate, and it tells you like all your food, things that give you complexities, or things that you shouldn't eat or things that irritate you, blah blah blah. And so in there, which I'm going to show a screenshot, showed that I have a sensitivity to from alcohol to alcohol because of the ADH1C. And that particular gene, like, it makes you metabolize alcohol a lot more slower. And in some cases it makes us feel like we're going to war. Like our body's going to war when we drink alcohol. It's literally a poison. So I use the incredibleness of ChatGPT to do some searching about how this can affect me. And I sent the team, okay, I sent the chemo team these studies. And I asked them, I said, hey, is this safe enough for me to use? Like, tell me if this is safe enough to use. I found this, and this, and X, Y, and Z. They say, yeah, it is. Excuse my language here. Bullshit. It was not. And this is where later on, ChatGPT, when it was released in November, I took that same search and study that I sent to her, and I had to rewrite it for me as if I was like a 12-year-old because, medical jargon, I don't understand it. I'm not an expert. I'm not really into, the science world or stuff like that. But with using tools like this, my God, opens so much conversations, and with the scope of the whole release of ChatGPT, you can take any crazy jargon and have it modify it to you as a 12-year-old can understand it, or a 15-year-old, or whatever. And I'm going to show you the case study I found and asked it to rewrite it for me so I can understand it. And so what I came to find out was, thank God I didn't proceed with the chemo, but in that case study, for a lot of patients with that gene, showed that Cisplatin, which was the drug they gave me, actually had resistance. So it wasn't helping me, it wasn't curing me, it was actually creating a lot more toxicity within me. And so, again, going back to, you are the driver of your life. If you're not happy, if it's not going the right direction, if your body is giving you all these signals something's wrong, something's not right, then you need to pay attention and make hardcore decisions that are just not easy. But you know what? In the long term goal, they are. Like, who you have to remind yourself, you're the one that's looking in the mirror, right? You got to wake up and you got to be okay with every choice you make, whether good or bad or whatever. Okay. You got to be happy with it. And so I put myself in that driver's seat. And mind you, I was doing this journey by myself. Yes, I had friends and those around me here in the state of Florida, but literally I don't have much. I don't have family here. I moved here. I lost my mom in earlier that year. So it was like, girl, you're about to go on some shit that others don't, not to know of. So, I want to share this with you because I know if this helped me, this can help so many other people. And I hope that this can go viral. Send it to a friend, send it to somebody that, is going through something and they're not sure like what means what, blah, blah, blah. Dude, use this fucking technology. Use it, use it, use it, use it, and be forever grateful because it is life changing. So let's get into it. Here we go. Steve Jobs said it best. When you are at the end and you look back at the stepping stones and the little pebbles that kind of made you where you are today are important. And those are the things that you should take really note of. And for some reason, ADH1C was so stuck in my brain that I started looking up medical studies on cancer and ADH1C. And so that's where I found all the medical studies and releases that I came across. Here, you can plug into two different ways into ChatGPT. You can provide the link and have ChatGPT to go read the link, or you can copy and paste the text yourself. Up to you on which way you use. Then the prompt would be something like, ChatGPT, I need you to be my second brain, my friend, my advisor that's going in with me into this cancer appointment diagnosis. I came across these studies that, particularly have something to do with something that I have, which is the ADH1C mutation. From these studies that are being shown on the medical journals, please summarize this to me and help me understand what they're trying to say in this study. I want you to talk to me like I am 12 years old, so make it very simple terms. The most important parts I want you to create in bulletin points, things that have a value, that are effective in my treatment or not effective, that can help me, and things that cannot help me or completely deter me or can cause a lot of more ill or toxicity or whatever's happening within your thing. Ask it kind of those questions, almost like it's a consultant to yourself. In addition to give me questions I should ask my medical team in relation to what was happening with these studies and what could potentially happen to me. Like what is it? With that kind of information, you can kind of go into your next consultation armed with some information and ask them to say, hey, this is what I found. This is what I went through. Yep, I used AI to help me summarize some ideas to get me going the best route possible. That's my input. But regarding all of this, the best thing that's beneficial and helpful is the ability for you to take this stuff and really take something that's crazy jargon and condense it to being simplified so a 12-year-old can understand it. And everyone has access to this tool. This is not for like the elites. This is everybody. This is a life changer. So if you've got something going on in your life, please use it. And please subscribe, please share, please comment, please just find a way to have this discussion open. That's it, And through my journey, what I want to say is like I got hooked up with the Cancer Awareness Trust in the UK. And I give all gratefulness to them because they are wanting to have that conversation that I'm having, which is having the ability to have a discussion and not saying this is the standard protocol that we follow and it applies to everybody. No, it does not apply to everybody. I was not everybody. I had a different gene. I had a certain reactions that if I would have continued with that, I doubt I would be here. I doubt it. I can honestly tell you that I would not be here. If it wasn't for my decision to say no to chemo, I wouldn't be here. Sometimes you gotta make the hardest decisions, and that's going against the grain. Cancer Awareness Trust, like if you're going through something and you need somebody's second opinion, reach out to them. They're trying to create a database, like I was mentioning earlier, on really finding out the truth and what these treatments are doing for people. It's like probably 20-minute long video. If you're still here, you're awesome. I send you all love and blessings and thank you. Thanks, guys. Bye. All right, I'm done. I'm finished. Okay.